bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Today was historic for the Grand Bahama Health Services as it hosted the first ever health summer camp at the Foster B. Pastina Center in Freeport. Under the theme, Building a Health and Wellness Bridge for Our Children, healthcare officials and campers were excited about the start of the first camp of its kind. Addressing the youngsters about the importance of wellness was Senator Tanisha Tynes.
Good nutrition, that's basic, along with your spiritual life and your mental health care. Mental health care is very taboo in the Bahamas, and we need to increase the knowledge on mental health care. And there's no shame if you have to go to a psychiatrist or if you have to talk to somebody about problems, because if you talk to other family members who are going through the same issue, you're bouncing negativity off of negativity. So you need some positive enforcement to release some of that negativity in your life, and maybe the Bahamas will do a lot better in becoming a greater nation.
Hospital Administrator Catherine Weech noted the significance of the event, which they hope will become an annual one.
There are a number of health-related issues that are seeing or showing its face very early in the school-age population, so there will be activities related to that. We have activities that will help them to become more aware of dental hygiene, how to take care of their teeth, as well as we have other health services that we provide that will be available to them by way of education. And of course we also have sessions where our psychologists will be giving them information on issues as it relates to things that happen during the peer pressures of life as they embark on the new school year.
The Health Summer Camp comes to a close on Friday, July 12th. He is a top scholar who wants to pursue a tertiary education, but despite high academic achievement, he is having great difficulty getting to college because of financial challenges. Shashina Roll has the story.
There is a saying that goes, hard work pays off. Receiving 5 subject awards, the Principal Awards, Superintendent Awards, and the Freeport District Council Department, aspiring marine biologist Drexel Ingram is finding it difficult to gather funds to go off to college this summer.
My plan is to go to USF and pursue marine biology. And then after that, I'm looking to come back here and find ways to make our oceans and our wildlife, our marine wildlife, more sustainable and bring more tourists to the Bahamas.
Since primary school, Ingram excelled, graduating valedictorian even then. His mother, Rosemary, says her child was always focused, excelling in baseball and throughout school. But even after capturing 14 awards on graduation night, she fears that the reality is they just cannot afford to send him off to further his education.
From he was a little boy in primary school, he always said, I going to college, and financially we just cannot afford it. And at the beginning of this year, my other son had to take him to the States, and he ended up having to have a surgery, and we're in big bills from that. So right now we juggle paying the bills home and paying that bill over there, and still at the same time trying to help him to get off to college.
Ingram has applied to several scholarship committees, and even though the funds are not yet available, he has also applied and been accepted to University of South Florida. He says the school's tuition is $30,000, but the university was so impressed with his credentials that they gave him a scholarship of $12,000.
It's taken a little while for the answers to come back from scholarship committees, and because of that, I had to put some of the decisions I had to make on hold, like housing, meal plans, and all that. I can't purchase them until I get the scholarship. I think I applied to the Ministry of Education for 3 scholarships, and I got one from the Port Authority and one from the university.
Now, this family is calling on the Grand Bahama community to support this brilliant young man in making his dreams come true as a marine biologist so that he can return back to the Bahamas to make a positive contribution. Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
The Scouts Association commissioning another group here on Grand Bahama. Yesterday, an investiture ceremony was held at the Mary Star of the Sea Church to reactivate the 3rd Grand Bahama Sea Scouts troop. The group was a viable force in the 80s, and they hope to re-establish the branch to become a positive outlet for group men. 8 members were invested on Sunday, but 4 additional members are part of the troop. Scouts Commissioner Reginald Dean says interest appears to be growing in the Scouts movement on Grand Bahama.
We hope to open another couple of groups in short order in Grand Bahama. We're trying to get into 8 Mile Rock, West End. Also had some calls out of Bimini where persons are interested in trying to get a camp open up there. So we are trying to see how soon we can get to it. Also spoke to a number of persons out of 8 Mile Rock, Reverend Lindy Russell, Father Cooper, and a couple of men out of West End, trying to get those groups back on the run again.
The Scouts Association hopes to commission another group by the end of the year. The commissioner believes young men have a lot to learn once they sign up with the program.
There's a whole lot of lessons in scouting where discipline is one. We teach you how to prepare yourself to help other people. Also, it helps you as an individual. We teach you how to cook. Be clean and tidy. Learn how to tie rope, knots. You could be in a situation where you have to have a piece of rope to save yourself in a well. You have to tie yourself up with that rope to get out. Or you may have to save yourself from a tree someday where you have to hang onto that tree, but you need to balance yourself with a piece of rope. And these are the things that will help you along the way.
Okay.
Good, congratulations. Your team won the game. Hallelujah. Y'all can come out now tonight.
We went out on a winning streak, by the way.
There you go.
Congratulations on being a legend.
Yes, I am.
Since our big win, we've been getting a few phone calls too.
Let's go.
On behalf of the entire team here in the North, I'm Megan Shepard. The Bahamas Tonight continues right now.
Bye-bye.